A few weeks ago, a gold mine collapsed in Abimbo-Siaya County. In October last year, 2 fatalities and several injuries were reported at the Copper Hill mine in Nyatike, Migori County. Around May of the same year, another accident was reported at a mine in Ikolomani, Kakamega County. The question is, how can safety conditions at gold mines be improved, and are specialized rescue skills available in the country? Tonight, the personal story of 24-year-old Noah Ogweno, who was rescued from a collapsed gold mine after being trapped underground for 4 days. 4 days after he was rescued from the collapsed Kopuodho gold mine in Rongo, Migori, 23-year-old Noah Ogweno returned to the mine. The trauma of being trapped underground lingers on, even after he was rescued.
And down there was no light at all because I was having a torch and the torch went off. So the environment down there was very dark. Yeah, so, and it was the hair, there's no hair down there because the soil blocked where the hair might enter up to where I was. So it was hot. The place was very hot. My body, I was sweating everywhere.
He was without food or water for 4 days, trapped in darkness, and with every passing day, hope of being rescued alive dwindled.
I was not sleeping at all because it was a very small space. So what I could do, I could kneel like this or sitting like this only. That's why you can see even my arms like this they are.
He held on to hope because while trapped underground, he could hear voices from above and could communicate with the people on the outside.
The people were at the base down there, and me, I was at the top. So I was communicating with them because it was close. The place was very near. The soil is the thing that blocked the way.
Such mines are a source of livelihood for most of the young men in the community. Ogweno says he earns 600 shillings a day, but his near-death experience, he says, will never allow him to work in a mine again.
What I saw there, I will not go back there. Yeah, because when I came out there alive, without any injury in my body, then I say God has a plan to me. So I don't think if I will go back there again.
Ogweno's is one of the few disasters involving miners around the Nyanza region to have a happy ending. He was rescued after 72 hours.
When I was rescued, I never knew because in my mind, I was confused. Yeah, I was confused. I just found myself in a sector. Yeah.
The mine remains deserted. The miners who worked here before have left in search of prospects elsewhere. Many say the incident scared them, but they must earn a living.
Tangu tuanze hii kuchimba gold hapa, hatujawahi ona tukio kama hili. Ndio maana vile hili litokea, imetuacha na mshtuko sana.
So we want the government to help us with the equipment, if they can help us, so that we can get our daily bread.
Accidents in unregulated gold mines occur every year in Kenya. Most usually result in multiple fatalities. Authorities usually close the mines for a short period, after which the miners go back without any changes. Could these mine deaths be occurring in illegal operations?
For example, there are several Chinese companies that have come and are operating illegally. However, for artisanal miners, the guys where the mines or the areas where the mines are collapsing, you wouldn't call them necessarily illegal because the act or the law recognizes them. However, the government have not officially formalized them or have not granted them permits.
Who owns these mines?
The mines are owned by locals. And to put more context into that, artisanal mining is a subsistence form of mining, more or less the same we have subsistence farming. So the miners work individually or as a group and with their own resources.
Mining engineers of Kenya want the government to formalize artisanal mining.
Firstly, we need to formalize the activities so that they are well governed. So without formalizing, there's no structure to even give trainings or all those kind of things. So secondly, after formalizing, you can start training on health and safety issues, on construction method, best construction methods. And then thirdly, there needs to be constant inspection by the government through the inspectors of mines.
Most artisanal miners are not licensed.
So the number of mines that we have in Kenya, or artisanal mines that we have in Kenya, it is very difficult to get. You don't have those kind of statistics because the artisanal mining activity keeps on growing depending on where people discover gold. So in terms of being legal, the Mining Act 2016 recognizes artisanal mining. So however, since the Mining Act came into place, the artisanal miners have not been granted permits to operate. So the activity itself is legal, however the miners have not been formalized.
Mining engineers are also calling on the government to help in training the artisanal miners on safety and building of the mining shafts to avert accidents which have been witnessed in mines across the country. Tom Okwach, who was trapped in a mine at Abimbo in Siaya, is yet to be found a month and a half since the earth caved in on him.